The high school graduation rate for Michigan is only 60% if you're African American. If you're Caucasian, it's 86%. But a mission is underway to stop kids from dropping out.
But it hasn't been easy because many kids in Detroit are the first in their family to graduate from high school, and going to college can be like traveling to a foreign country. Tonight in our Detroit 2020 series, Against All Odds, we want to show you what it takes for one student we've been following from Cody High School to make it to the next level.
Have you heard the saying, it takes a village to raise a child? Well, the life of Brittany G is what that saying is really all about.
Brittany's had a tough life growing up, lots of loss in her life. She's had a lot of people who she can't depend on, bail on her last minute.
You see, Brittany has seen more than her fair share of tragedy. Her dad murdered when she was 9, her mom disappeared when she was a toddler, and her grandmother killed by a stray bullet fired by a man fighting off a carjacker. Tragic, yes, but just the beginning of a girl's journey from hopeless to hopeful. This was Brittany a year ago.
I gotta get out the neighborhood. Like, I feel like I have to be the one who made a change. I can't just sit around and wait on a handout.
Despite the odds stacked against her, Brittany graduated this year, the first in her family to do so, and just started college at Alabama State.
Originally with this school, we were trying to get kids just graduate from high school. Then it was, let's get them ready to go to a career. Now we're saying, let's get them ready to go to college.
Jonathan Matthews is Brittany's principal.
I've seen children have a $28,000 financial aid package rejected because they didn't have $100 for the deposit for the dorm room.
Good morning. You know what school you're going to?
But he is one of the villagers who is making the difference.
It's not as heavy a lift when we're lifting together.
The heavy lift is done by the Cody family, the teachers, counselors, the United Way, the GM Foundation, and Novi's Oak Point Church, which adopted Cody.
It takes about 15 to 20 people that wrap themselves around 5 or 6 kids and make sure that if the kid needs an emergency, they got someone to call.
One of those people is Melissa Meadows, a mentor from Oak Point, who helped make a rocky road to college for Brittany easier to navigate.
Not everybody is supportive of her leaving Detroit. She's the only one in her surrounding area who has graduated from high school. She was made fun of for getting on the bus every morning and going to school.
Melissa met with Brittany weekly, invited her home, even made Brittany a promise about the 12-hour trek to Alabama State.
I can take you. And she was like, what, you would? I was like, yeah. I was like, we would have to talk about details, but she was like, how would we get there? I was like, I don't know, we'd get in the car and drive there.
Matthew says it's not because families in Detroit don't care. Many just don't have the means.
I feel real grateful because I feel like she wasn't even a part of my family and she took me all the way to school, and I feel like somebody in my community really cared about me.
For Melissa, a single mother of 3 who nearly died during a health scare, it's about making a difference.
I'm not the white person going in to save the little black girl's life. I'm, an adult who cares about a girl and just coming alongside her.
And that care is making the difference in a girl, now a young woman, ready to make her own mark.
I feel like if I could just help one person, then I know that I accomplished my goals and my dreams. And once I do graduate from college and do get into my major, I do want to come back to my city and help the children have hope.
Brittany hopes to one day be a social worker. Now, thanks to the United Way and the GM Foundation, the high school graduation rate for the 7 turnaround high schools in Metro Detroit, including Cody, is now nearly 80%. And the college acceptance rate at Cody High is 75%. We, of course, will continue to follow Brittany's journey and many of the other students now in college from the Metro Detroit area. But for Brittany, she had no way to get to college without Melissa. And all of those people wrapped their arms around her and helped her get. Yes, absolutely.
You know she'll be back. I mean, you just sense that listening to her, that she will be back and she will do everything she can to help. And that's why you pay it forward like this, and everybody wins.
She's a role model. Mm-hmm.